She came in rags seeking work, but the rancher asked her to be a mother instead. The prairie stretched wide, an ocean of grass beneath a sky that seemed endless. Dust rose in little whirlwinds with the autumn wind, and a lone figure moved along the road that led west toward Willow Creek. Her dress was patched and faded, boots nearly worn through, and her hair, dark chestnut, was bound in a braid, though strands had slipped loose to frame her tired face. Her name was Clara Mayfield, though she hadn't spoken it aloud to anyone in weeks. Since her parents had passed and the farm was lost, she had been drifting town to town, seeking work that might keep her alive. More than once, doors had closed in her face. More than once, she had gone to sleep hungry under a cold sky. Still, she pressed forward with stubborn courage. By the time she reached the turnoff that led to Hollow Ridge Ranch, the sun was low, gilding the land with fire. She stopped at the gate, hands trembling. She had heard whispers in town about the place, about Daniel Hartwell, the widowed rancher with 2 daughters under his roof. Folks said he had money, land, and cattle enough for a kingdom, but his house was quiet and sad without a woman's hand in it. Clara rested her hand on the fence post and whispered a prayer. Lord, if there's mercy left for me, let it be found here. I ask only for work and bread, nothing more. The ranch house stood proud atop the rise, white paint gleaming though weathered, its porch broad and welcoming. Smoke curled from the chimney, carrying the scent of stew. Clara climbed the steps, heart hammering, and lifted her hand to knock. The door swung open before she touched it. Standing there was Daniel Hartwell, tall, broad-shouldered, with the kind of quiet strength that came from years of work. His shirt sleeves were rolled, dust on his boots, and his face bore lines of care. His eyes, blue as the morning sky, fell on her, and for a moment he said nothing. Evening, his voice was deep, steady. Can I help you? Clara dipped her head quickly. Forgive me, sir. I came hoping you might have need of help. I can scrub, mend, cook some. I'll do whatever work you've got. Her words tumbled out, breathless. Behind Daniel, a small figure peeked from the shadows of the hall. A little girl, no more than 5, clutching a rag doll to her chest. Wide eyes fixed on Clara, full of cautious curiosity. Daniel glanced at his daughter, then back at the stranger on his porch. He studied her ragged dress, the weariness in her posture, the hunger in her cheeks. And yet there was something in her gaze, something strong and steady that spoke louder than her worn clothes. You're looking for work, he said slowly. Yes, sir. I'll earn my keep. I'll not be a burden. Her voice wavered at the end, but she lifted her chin. Daniel let the silence stretch. The ranch was full of hands, men who rode the range and mended fences. But what he truly lacked, what his daughters,